Sitting here on my phone, the internet is where I roam. And my chat is in the zone. I'm virtually not alone. The devices that I own, reading clips with the flow. As a medium of gold, this corner's now my home.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lobster Monkey Playtesting Stream, Character of the Player. I'm Griswold Gaius Grimm, General of the First LARP Ingression Protocol, and your host for tonight's stream. Santo Antonio has brought up the right to feel safe, and you as a hive mind and or replay watcher have recently been spared a bedtime story, and that is what Santo says brings up the whole narrative behind how you were spared from this thing. And hey, what's up, Danamore? Yeah, you'll be making a big appearance tonight. Hopefully, somebody from the Hive Mind will be playing you in our playtest. Actually, we're doing a big fancy role playing game tomorrow night, and if I had a thorough and flush membership, this would probably have been a members only stream where we do the playtesting behind the scenes. But given the current staff and availabilities, it's a public stream, and we're hoping to get players for the playtest, and then tomorrow night we're going to have the big actual game. It's a new system. It's like the evolution of the Monster Party Monster Fight, and some things have changed and they're unexperimented with, and they could be for lopsided combat that's unexciting and whatnot. But first, you are here for the savings throws, aren't you? Hello. I see the assassins have failed, and while you might be here for the savings throws, I represent the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy, and I'm going to tell you the story about what you were saved from first. First, what happened was, I made this fancy pants, the right to feel safe tweet over on the Ballbird X network, right here, pow. Wow. I says saying everyone has the right to feel safe equates to everyone has the right to ignore reality. You've never been safe. Death and time have been eating everyone and everything you love since you've got here. And then the right to feel safe is Santo reference there. And Burns said, I agree, but you're being a little harsh about time. It's not our enemy. We just have to come to peace with it. And I'm like, neither is Mistress Death our enemy. But what the thing is, once upon a time, way back when I was a wee lad, I went to a school not far from here, like a block from where I am now, and there was this creative writing class. And I was very, what do you call it, body dysmorphic about my face in the high schools. So I skillfully dodged the yearbook photo. But this creative writing class put out an anthology, I think they called it. And I had like 8 pieces in that. So I used that as my yearbook. Hey, everybody sign my yearbook. I did with the anthology. And I can't find it. But in that anthology, I have this whole legend myth of life, death, and the history of education, and how like teachers give homework because they don't get to make babies anymore. It's very complicated. But I was going to read that as a bedtime story for those of you here for my regular streaming part before we do the playtest. But you've been spared from that bedtime story because I can't find the book. No, Joseph, you're not late. We're just starting. We're not even to the playtesting part yet. We got to do the, like, everybody's here for the regular part of the stream. What'd you write on the card first? So that's, you can go get drinks or whatever. That's quite fine. The front part of the stream is usually a matter of...
The list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room?
I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet.
I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Now, you're going to get the train. Well, yeah, you're going to get the train before the savings throws. And I wonder if I should just do that now and get this coffee refill, or if I can do the coffee refill in 30 seconds while you watch this. Let's find out.
The bees are doing this and the squirrels are doing this. And, you know, the squirrels don't get together and sort of have a meeting and say, well, you know, it's who's been like leaving little scratch marks on the roots to let us know exactly how many days that are. The squirrels aren't doing that. There's no, you know, Department of Centralized Squirrel Intelligence that is sort of monitoring all of this. And of course it's the same within our body, but then again, it also goes up from us.
Hey, we all know that there is no agency any living gent can see that doing what is right for me is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency. All right, savings throw time. I hope you know how this goes. You're swimming in mind control, even if it's just the commercials and trolls. Even if it's just the commercials and trolls. Here we give you a savings throw against the mind control, where you get to choose upon which it's based: your will to survive, your social network, your accumulated wisdom, or the power of your heart. You choose survival, social, wisdom, or heart. I roll these dice, and if the number is above 10 on those dice, you take half damage from the mind control. You can get a bonus to the roll by chatting in the hive mind. That's a +2, and there's other ways too. But meanwhile, the choice, your engagement in the participation is both what gives you the savings throw and subjects you to the mind control. You're participating in what mind control follows, consenting, if you will, but you do get a savings throw if you choose. If you choose survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Choose. And, all right, survivalist, you're doing great. That's an 18 on the self-substitute die, since I've lost my survival one. Socialist, doing well as well. That's a 15 for you. Hey, lovers of wisdom, that's a 14. You guys can see the numbers so much better at night. Hard folks, a 12. Everybody made their savings throw. This is one of those screw the DM streams, apparently. Oh, wait, the Indigo kids, they only got the 7 of their chakras. I got you guys. I got you, babe. Oh, I did promise the train. I said before. It's after, sorry. Oh, I didn't think to do this in time, and now I'm talking while I do it, hopefully. Hey, guys, sometimes we also do cards for the show, almost always, frankly. We're down to 2 decks now, the Blue Church deck and the Casino deck. I know I'm doing it wrong, but I'm just showing you guys the cut. It's how it's going to work. It's the right-handed cut, though, so there is that. And then we'll See, as a matter of personal integrity, as a live stream and virtually not a lone host, I do try to deliver on both the title and the thumbnail of the episode, such as so you can't be saying that either was merely clickbait. Blue Church card of the show, 5 of diamonds, and as such, before we get to the Lobster Monkey playtesting fun part that I'm trying to accomplish with this stream, I'm working on it, Denny. We're going to touch on the character of the player thing, and how all that came to pass, and what I'm referencing when I bring it up today. So first, what happened was over on the Twitter, over on the Ballbird Network, Karen, our good friend Karen from the Meaning Code, who has featured me more than once and treats me like a human, asked that a certain thing get some more views about a horse whisperer. But at the front of her video, she did this.
Hello, everybody. This is Karen at the Meaning Code, where we explore the structures of the universe to discover the metaphors that uncover the hidden reality.
Now, the part that's important for is like I said, this was probably going to be a deep Discord participant shadow cabal video. So you're getting some kind of insider baseball. If it's boring to you, it's a good time to go get a drink.
I'm attacking the darkness.
But as it stands, what it is on the Discord. Okay, so on the character card, or not the character card. I do these little cards to kind of try to keep me focused on what to say on the stream, and this is all for the character of the player part. The flotilla intel section is as we know, there is no agencies. There is no. Oh, this one's here. But if agencies were real, like they're not compared to Space Force. Space Force is way more real than intelligence agencies. But if there were such things called intelligence agencies, and they became curious about what happened in this little corner and who the players were in this little corner, what I thought would be terribly useful for them was this thing called character clips, and I've made a section for it on the Discord there. If you don't have access, it's because you haven't interacted enough to seem like a real person to get keys to the good rooms. You're terrible at infiltration. But if you do see those rooms, they're for clips like that I just played from Karen, where the notion was not only for channel identification and what they say about themselves, but like say, so like Karen's such a sweetheart and has certain skill sets, and when those skill sets manifest, like the way she compassionately interacts or something, a nice little a clip of her character would go in. You see, that's the purpose of the character clip section, and as it turns out, it'll turn. As this the new game is evolving into part of the adventure, being that the lobster monkeys encounter characters from the corner, and me playing clips of those characters, like the one I asked Lenny to make. Oh, you son of! This keeps jumping out. It's like you haven't cut the card soon enough, Grim. This is the card of the casino card of the. Oh boy. Lobster monkey goose. Says the black one means a bad time. I thought it was the red one. What do you guys think? Let's have the verdict. I can't ever really tell them apart. Parallel, the most anticipated drop this year. Planetfall, October 8th. What? Oh, that was an advertisement. I watch advertisements via the Brave browser to get points in the cryptocurrency thing, which I think if we all moved it together like a wave in the stadium, we could do some real fancy stuff. Jasmine says kite, and I'm feeling rebellious and gonna derail your stream at some point. Thank you, because then when it gets derailed, I can run the train again to get it back on the track. Thanks again for Red Pill for acknowledging that this is what I do for a living. Okay, now where were we? Red Pill says I'm feeding the feds now, sir. The thing is, wouldn't you like to know about yourself what you're like? Without the hassle of filling out the Freedom of Information Act request, wouldn't you like to have access to what the feds and Google and Facebook have on you? Well, we kind of got to make our own version, and that's what the goal of the character clip section on the Discord to be. It's all part of this. The fourth wall is a lie. I say as I have climbed up on the fourth wall to tell you that the fourth wall is a lie. You are not an audience. It's an evil mind control spell being cast on you that you're an audience. You're not that. You're something more. You can come up on this fourth wall too. And Karen, the sweetheart, is one of the better people of bringing us weird ass characters into play, as it were, in the flotilla that we knowingly, lovingly call. Not in this branding. Not in this branding.
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Remember, no, no, no. 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 No, 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 no.
Where we call it this little corner, or we used to anyway. Now, the last thing on this fancy card for the character of the player part of the stream, before we can get to the fun playtesting part, is AAO nomenclature. And as you all know, AAO stands for the alignment, attitude, and orientation of an individual. It's do you think this is hell? Do you think this is heaven? Is kind of the orientation. The attitude is this sacred or is this profane? And the alignment is as in the D&D system, where good is essentially altruistic and evil is essentially selfish. Lawful is the ability, the willingness to obey and enforce the law, and chaos is the opposite of that. And the nomenclature part is because, like, this part of this character assessment, I think if we start viewing the AAO as a thing and our own in it, that we might be able to see our own as reflected by others. And if we start being like, well, that guy's clearly a lawful evil heathen, where heathen means like their attitude, a level of their attitude, heathen versus saint, maybe. This is the nomenclature I'm trying to work through at the moment. But if we can have a quick phraseology that will communicate to each other what the person we're talking about, alignment, attitude, and orientation is, that'd be handy dandy. Character of the player is also also there was a bit more. Let's jump over to some other branding and see if we can dig it out.
I believe that if everyone sees what just a few people become when they wholly embrace their gifts, others will awaken.
Hi there. Are you alone in your cell? If so, nobody would be able to stop you from joining in and singing this shanty out loud in the material reality. Join us. We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see doing what is right for me. Just lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency. Remember, there is no agency. We want what's best. Well, I haven't yet dug out the other things I wanted to say about the character of the player, but I did remember that in this quest to destroy the fourth wall, I will help by bringing up Dust's new drop upon it and heavily criticizing it, because that's what iron makes iron or something. Dust presents us with a new video called Logos. He's like logos with an A for some reason. Is, was, and always will be. And since there's no real video to zoom in on, we'll just start it off and see how it goes.
Into a comment which I found particular. Well, I ran into a comment.
Hold on. Well, you start off with, well, I ran into a comment. First of all, I need at least a good 10 seconds of, hey, guys, it's Dust. Or, hey, guy, I need some kind of a little, welcome me into the suspension of disbelief that you are crafting around me, and greet me, Dust, before you get into your topic, please.
which I found particularly interesting by Mark concerning what he thought of as the death of Logos, which basically.
All right, first of all, when you saw it was a comment from Mark, and I'm sure you mean Lefebvre, when you say that, did you give yourself a savings throw against the fact it was a comment from Lefebvre? Because anytime you recognize that the comment you're reading is from Lefebvre, you should give yourself a savings throw against, I don't know. Just give yourself a savings throw.
He sounds very much like Nietzsche's death of God presumption, or at least statements. And he doesn't really say it in a sort of lamenting way, though. He didn't say it the way Nietzsche said it. He was more like, more of a celebration.
A
in
for
this
effort,
case, in his
A for
thinking.
effort, but I don't got the patience, sir. Some of us have hindrances. One of mine is patience. Santos says that the alignment, attitude, and orientation maps onto Peterson's Big Five in a loose way. Peterson's Big Five is it's intelligence and 4, and I don't see how it's significantly more revealing about the person's character than our traditional MBTI that's already based off the Jungian. And here's a scavenger hunt, man. I know the scavenger bounty board is great, but I don't have it in me to make them all. I just see them and say them. If you guys can clip them and put them on the bounty board, it'll function a lot better. But once upon a time, one of Paul's randos was a Navy guy, and he's got testimony in there about how the Navy and the government uses the MBTI system and how they use it. And that's a fascinating bit of information. And I don't see why we'd play with Peterson's Big Five when he won't release okay. Frankly, if I was Jordan Peterson and I had all of the data that you wonderful people sent him to the understandingmyself.com website, I would just feed it all into an AI and see what it spat out about you. Because frankly, that treasure trove of data of personal self-assessment is not being publicly utilized in the way I like. I was derailed slightly by Red Pill and Neutrino talking about the feds. Red Pill says it would be crazy to see the feds build D&D characters based on our posts. I like to post stuff just for them to read sometimes. And Neutrino says, I assume the feds are like officers, which are like mushrooms. Feed them and keep them in the dark. See, the thing of it is the whole which way are you pointing? Which way is your attitude and alignment and orientation is okay if you view the 8 billion souls on the planet as in the same way as a game of Othello, right? Where they can be flipped white or they can be flipped black, or they can be spinning really fast and be gray. They can be spinning really fast and be gray. But if you see it like that, then somebody pointed downward would be turning black. Somebody pointing upward would be turning white on this overall consciousness level, right? Of where's the consciousness of our society aiming is orientated, yada, yada. And as such, these people who are LARPing as agents in federal agencies or government agencies, yada, yada, really are just human souls like the rest of us. I mean, until we have factual evidence that they're using clones without souls, we have to attribute souls to all of those in the thing, and like the life and your hatred might harden their heart the way God hardened Pharaoh's heart, when really the hearts and minds of the people who use the guns is what we'd like to win over to our side more than getting guns for our people. You see it? Because we're all right. Where are we at? Hey, it's really good to see you, Secret Radio 69. I'm always glad you're there, especially when we talk about feds. I think that if the feds were to make D&D characters out of me, I'd hope they'd go bard and put in all my talents of foppery and vicious mockery. And you got me to say foppery and vicious mockery. That's a spell in and of itself. Remember it.
This we walk
I finally successfully dug up the things I wanted to say about the player of the character of the player that I did not put on the card. Let's see if I can keep pulling them out. I have it right now in the string. The string starts with the character of the player hate the player, not the game. Then from hate the player, not the game to it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. And then it's how you play the game as alignment, and the fact that in the first edition AD&D you've started playing recently, all the alignments have languages like lawful good and lawful evil people can speak. But the truth of our situation isn't that the lawful good languages and the chaotic good languages are separate and distinct languages. It's the way we understand the common tongue and weave it. We weave the alignment languages through the common tongue, and that's how we can tell characters, the alignment of characters who are playing in the that I tried. That's what we got.
I'm gonna have a look at you.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
It's an interesting thing. All the little languages you can see and get pieces of, like the words, like there's a guy over on the Ballbird named Aristophanes or something like that. He's the one that introduced us to the do anything now hack of one of the old chat GPTs of getting it to LARP as something that would do anything now, and all the fancy pants misinformation data that came from that dump. Red Pill says people have theorized that all the federal agents reading extremist posts end up super based from all the exposure to the ideas. What does based mean? What's based in comparison to debased is based just in alignment with natural law. What does it mean? How are you using that word? I don't think the boomers understand you the way I don't understand the way Aristophanes uses the word frogs or anons. You know, these secret language alignment terminologies, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's as much of the character of the player as we're going to get tonight. What? Oh, and you didn't load it into this one. This was a really good one, guy. I think we. Anyway. All right. I gotta go get the thumbnail. Be right back. Be right back. And then I got to get some more coffee. But right after that, the lobster monkey playtesting delivery on the fun part of the stream. I've been trying to get to this whole time. We're getting back on track. Hey, here's some of that video Karen said we should watch some more of. I think this might be Brad RB from the comment section, but that's unconfirmed rumor at this point. Unconfirmed rumor.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about this because it's so, I think, so critical. You know, Paul had a video. He's mentioned this multiple times about how we are stories, right?
Yep.
But stories are made up of words, which are metaphors. So if the metaphors don't hold, then the stories have no meaning. So it's a layer, like stories were a virtual reality built on top of words, which were metaphors built on top of reality. So all these, it's like a level of analysis thing. What's happening in our culture today is a lot of the metaphors are being attacked. So it's a way of controlling the narrative by changing what the words mean, if that makes sense.
Did you happen to see the Paul's discussion with Jeremy Firth today?
No, it's on my list.
Is everything all right in here?
Well, yes, Jeremy gets into that, and what he brings up is he has an old dictionary from 1828, an old Webster's dictionary.
Right.
And the minute he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to have that dictionary back when I first got interested in economics and politics when I was like 30 years old. Actually, when I was a new Christian, I got an 1828. Dictionary.
I have this in the toolbox.
And then he has an old dictionary from 1828, an old Webster's dictionary.
Right.
And the minute he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to have that dictionary back when.
That's what makes Karen adorable to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Arlene, good to see you. We're about to do the super fun for at least me playtesting portion of the Lobster Monkey playtesting character of the player stream, where we're working on the bugs of a Friday night game experiment, where people from the Hive Mind chat at the various levels of involvement play along in a game where the lobster monkeys adventure through whatever nonsense I've crafted for them, frankly, and then what fun discoveries we can have together. The crux of the experiment is, can we do a participatory gaming environment that involves like the hive mind and the host and people that just pass by, as like offer multiple layers of participation, because the former incarnations of game shows as we know them, your participation was this for most people, and now that we're in this realm of information waters and thoughts, we're basically in the psionic pool of silvery thought. This one contained within the YouTube, whatever. So we're going to see what level, how accessible we can make how the playing of things, and plus it's just, I don't know, sometimes the things we talk about are all thinky-talky and heavy, and then you look over there and like the world is on fire, and maybe getting together and playing a fun time game is good for everybody. Maybe that. Meanwhile, this again.
The list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Okay, so anything resemble a normal stream is now over. We're getting into the playtesting part. If anybody wants to come on board, ideally at present we're aiming for 3 of the participants to be willing to come on with you, and at least in always one participating from the Hive Mind chat. But at this moment, like, in fact, we're lucky. We'll be lucky if anybody but me gets on screen to do this, especially on Friday night. But so each of these characters are broken down into a standard adventuring party with a tank and a healer and a modifier and the glass cannon, or DPS, deeps, damage per second kind of guy. Typically like a wizard in those situations, and those are represented by our favorite 4 lobster monkeys, available on various merchandise in the description. As part of the evolution from Monster Party to this, we're now granting the characters two special attacks a turn, thanks to the Fancy Pants add-on for Owlbear 2 that does the hit point bars for us. We now can keep track of their special moves in the temp hit point box for some reason. And each character will be getting 2 uses. There are recharges and other options like that available at some point, usually through items. But for now, it's important that we can now track the two uses, and we are expanding what used to be a single power effect special move into a choice between 2 effects of a special move. Denny, the survival tank of the group, will have the survival special move of here, let's get out some survival dice, shall we? Sure. We like to use, we have limited color choices. We can't really do a yellow for social. They get that one. They get the iron, but we use red for Denny. And so let's say as at the start of the adventure, I'm hoping to do a series of adventure. So the first night, as the characters progress, they'll be gaining more 20-sided dice for these rolls. So let's say he's already gotten his first power up and is level 2. Hey, give me another one. And he wants to use the character playing Denny decides to use the special. Now, the 2 options available. Oh, well, why would he use the special, Grim? Well, frankly, sir, there's a bunch of tailors of misinformation that are going to be play tested against in this fight. Wait, no, stop. No, the proper way for me to do it when I bring out a tailor is to set his hit points. Tailors only have 10 hit points. And then copy him and paste him repeatedly. Tailor. More tailors of misinformation. Okay, so the lobster monkeys in the playtest will be facing 6 tailors of misinformation. Now, Denny's first ability. Hey, Santo. Welcome.
Hello.
Are you here to represent the lobster monkey in the playtest?
I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue what's going on. I'm here to participate if I can, but there'd be a lot of improvising.
Excellent, excellent. Me being able to teach people how to play is definitely about it. We'll be mashing some misinformation taters, and the players will be representing one of the 4 lobster monkeys. As the first of the lobster monkeys to be represented, please choose between survival, social, wisdom, or heart.
Heart.
Heart is represented by lobster monkey Goose, the healer of the group. So, since nobody is hurt yet, your special moves aren't going to be particularly helpful. But meanwhile, I'm going to continue explaining the new special moves of all the monkeys. I'm going to drop you off stage until it's time to play. Okay, now the first power monkey, the first move of lobster monkey, as a tank for the group, it's important that if all of these taters are trying to kill Beholder, that Danny can get their attention and make them attack him instead. And for that reason, they have this taunt function in mini games where, like, Denny's like this tater would otherwise be smacking Beholder, but Denny's like, your mama was a 3-eyed spud or whatever, some kind of taunt, you see. And so instead of attacking Beholder, the angered tater comes after Denny instead. And so the special move that we have for Lobster Monkey Danny is going to be a taunt function that he invokes. Like I said, do you want a regular attack or special? Then if the special is chosen, one of those choices will be the taunt special. So taunt special would be the communicated answer. And when that happens, we'll have to roll the dice like this. For each over 10, which is he's got 1 over 10, he gets to taunt one guy and do 8 points of damage. So like that would, his taunt attack in this case would do 1. Now once he's leveled up more and say he has 4 of these dice, his special attack would have still only done 1, but it could have done 4 of the taters. So that's how the taunt special move is going to work. His second special move will be where all of these dice do single target damage. So that would have been 31 points of damage and completely destroyed this one tater as a special move. Whereas his regular damage would be that 8 he got. All right. So that's the 2 special moves of Lobster Monkey Denny. Next on the list. Since you'll be playing Goose, we'll do Goose next. Let's say there's been damage. This tater, before Denny was able to taunt the tater, it had struck Beholder, and Beholder had taken 10 points of damage. Denny is swamped over here with taters, so he's been taking damage. He's down to, say, 40. I'll bring you up. Lobster Monkey Goose, having 2 special moves available, can either single target heal one person or heal everyone in the group. That'll be the choice of the specials for Lobster Monkey Goose, is to heal one person or everybody.
I've forgotten the name, but the lobster monkey on 40 health seems in need of help.
Denimore's Denny? Oh no, guys, we have a terrible problem. Santo Antonio forgot the name of Lobster Monkey Denny, and so now we have to show everyone the Lobster Monkey Denny hat, where it's pricey because it's fashion, but that's him on the hat. Lobster Monkey Denny, the tank of the group. And so since we're for this playtest, we've bumped Lobster Monkey Denny up to level 4. We'll also make you level 4, and in educating, in enacting the special, we'll be rolling 4 dice. Now, part of what we're developing here is the audience participation, particularly, say hive mind, the hive mind participation. And so when a player uses a special is when we're going to be trying to get the participation from the hive mind. Those of you who are channel members, of course, would use the lobster monkey goose emoji to boost the effect of the heal special called by lobster monkey goose. Those of you who are not channel members, we have to choose an emoji for you that boosts the healing power of lobster monkey goose. To everybody in the hive mind now, please submit your emoji suggestion for the non-members to boost the special of lobster monkey goose while this lovely branding plays. This means that the individual psyche is far from being safely synthesized. On the contrary, it threatens to fragment only too easily under the onslaught of unchecked emotions. While this situation is familiar to us from the studies of anthropologists, it is not so irrelevant to our own advanced civilization as it might seem. We too can become dissociated and lose our identity. We can be possessed and altered by moods or become unreasonable and unable to recall important facts about ourselves or others, so that people ask, "What the devil has gotten into you?" We talk about being able to control ourselves, but self-control is a rare and remarkable virtue. But so the intention is like this will be, I'll cut this part off and leave it as a video. I'll cut this, it clearly says I'll cut this part. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a Lobster Monkey Lighthouse playtest for the game we're going to be doing tomorrow, working out like if we make this stuff too powerful, then the game is too easy. So it's good to run these combat sessions. Plus, for me, people to learn the game, me to get better at running it, yada yada. Special session. We're deciding what emoji boosts the healing power of Lobster Monkey Goose. And frankly, the heart one is making a lot of sense. Slack says it should be the black one. Jasmine says the orange one. I think any colored one would do that, and we've gotten 2 of those heart boosters plus a swan from you, Santo. So that'll be a let's see. Now is how much should each emoji from the hive mind boost the healing power of Lobster Monkey Goose is to be decided, unfortunately. What could we just a +1 for each one from the hive mind, and then a +5 from the those members using the Lobster Monkey Goose emoji is a default. We'll see if that ends up too weak or too powerful. So for what we've got and from you 3 in the hive mind, that's a +3 to this particular roll. And since it's a single target heal, all of these, the 12, the 14, the 2, and the 12, making 40 hit points restored, plus the 3 heart emojis would bring Denimor's Denny back up to 83. Or no, we just use them. You can just tell it to do +43, and boom, now he's back up to 83, thanks to the special healing power of Lobster Monkey Goose, and he's only got 1 left for the remainder of this combat. Now, unfortunately for us all, the special ability of Beholder as the wisdom person in this game is the modifier bubble. I think we didn't put it under attachments. It's a mount where it's a character at the moment. All right, well, bringing the bubble. Where's the? Please pause. Please stand by while I find the bubble. Remember it.
This you should see. We want.
I found the bubble. The special move of Beholder, which I want. Oh, yeah, I grab it. It's an attachment now. Yeah. And you attach it to Beholder. When Beholder does the special, and then you all right, it's not an attachment. Put it on. There. Attach. Okay. Son of a. The special move of Beholder, the Wisdom character, is that a modifier bubble, so such that anyone standing within the range of the bubble. Oh, we didn't attach it. Beholder, attach to the attachment there. Now, so say if Beholder was standing here, everybody, Goose, Danny, and Rascal would all get the bonus provided by the special bubble to all rolls at this point. This too, we are adding into a single target or a group thing. Once I figure out the mechanics, it could. This is why I practice an owlbear. Why I do it live is still a mystery to me. Come here. Yeah, be a mount. No, be a prop. Be a character. I don't care. Just quit shrinking, Beholder. Gee. All right, so the wisdom bubble is going to be a single target thing, or there's going to be the option of single target bubble or group bubble, and therefore the wisdom die will be rolled. Poor Beholder is only level 2 at this point, and that we get a 16, so one success, which would make oh god. You should probably figure out what you're playtesting before you playtest, Grim. Sure. We'll do that next time. Hey, Santo, let's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm enjoying the vibe so far. It seems to me like you put a lot of thought into it. So
not enough is the thing. I haven't decided how much the modifier should be, and or like what emojis from the hive mind should boost things. None of this is ready, and the game is supposed to be tomorrow night. But
the thing is, as much as you plan ahead and theorize, it works itself out in the practice anyway. You know, no amount of planning ahead of time would make it run perfectly smoothly. So you're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Oh, it's intense. It's intense. And the bubble modifier one is like really, it's just hard to keep in mind at all times. Like the last one, the playtest we were doing on the members only one that I made public was I completely forgot to do the modifiers of the bubble. But I do want to make it so that each person has the choice of 2 different specials, because it was the previous incarnation was just regular attack or special attack, and it was too simple to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Look at all those taters of misinformation.
I think it'll grow over time. Like you've hit the head on the nail there, where you don't want to have it too simple. You don't want to overcomplicate it. So even with this bit of software you're using, you're playing around with the features, and you have to make mistakes to get to figure out how it works properly. So yeah, you're doing awesome, man.
Yeah, but doing it up on the fourth wall is the fun, and it's just like look, everyone, I'm on fire.
That's why we come, to keep our hands warm.
Coming to help.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard.
Welcome. Myself, welcome to my home. I'm going to show you my home around.
Our software is mapping it out as we speak. It's amazing.
So, yeah, I'm a game designer. I'm going to tell you guys what for. I'm going to derail the stream and
all right, can you see if we can get a better quality out of your mic before you do it?
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just take my headphones.
Like, it's like where you're putting your voice compared to your mic. Maybe you're kind of muffled. Is your thumb over the top of it?
Is that better?
That is clearer.
Is that
Yeah.
better?
It's,
All right.
it's unfortunate for your presentation, but the
I
sound
think
quality
it's great.
is worthwhile.
I think it's good. I'm gonna sit down. Well, you know what? You don't have to look. Do we have to look at my face? I want to like show you around. We got the wood fire burning.
Well, let me give you the screen if you're going to show us things. How do I do that? There you go. That button does that. Is that an actual fire or one of those fake ones? You got a poker?
Yeah, I'll poke it. This is like that thing, you know?
All right, everybody check the reflection of that teapot for hostages.
About 12 of them.
I trust no trolls. I trust no trolls. All right, you have stoked the fires of the stream. Which lobster monkey would you like to represent in the playtest I'm trying to actually do?
The social one.
Perfect, because these taters need to be fried. Would you like to use your regular attack or your special?
I think we're gonna do the regular attack.
All right, Rascal's regular attack is a simple ranged attack for damage. Rascal uses the iron die. But we'll make him level 2 also. So for every standard attack, I gotta hold on. This is not here. Wait. Let's try this one. Oh, you still have to edit that one too. Can you just grab your there? You're blocking the dice is the thing. Oh, how inconvenient. Hey, there we go. We'll do that. All right. That should help. Update the layout. All right. Now, so for a regular attack, we're just going to be doing however many dice the character has earned. In this case, we're using 2. Previously, we've shown Denny with 4. The top number of all the dice, and without any bonuses from the hive mind. However, being in Beholder's bubble, will give Rascal, the social wizard, the +4 bonus. Plus whatever bonus we didn't fairly determine. It'll be a +4 for this one. So in this case, a regular attack against. See, since you've joined us on the stream, which will be very difficult to do from the hive mind, a single attack would be which tater will you fry? And see, that's easy for you. Well, not necessarily for you to pick a tater and fry one, but it'd be very for a chat member to pick a tater and fry one. Well, that's a communication challenge this game I predict facing. But since you're on stream, which tater would you like to fry?
The tater that is closest to Denny.
He's surrounded by 3 taters at the moment.
Oh, okay, well, they're all very close. I guess the bottom one.
The bottom tater. Now, this roll here happened. Now, this, whether or not you hit, will be determined if either or any of these die are over 10. And if they are over 10, by the amount of they are over 10, will be the damage you do to the tater. Here's the attack roll. With a 14 and a 9, the 14 does make a successful attack of 4 damage to the bottom tater. And that will be the regular attack. Damage tater. And the Goose is gone. Denny is gone. Behold. Oh, no. See, I forgot to behold a +4 bonus, which brings that tater down to 2 because you were within Beholder's modifier bubble when you cast the spell. The damage would have gotten an additional 4.
Well remembered with the modifier bubble.
I know it's like there, and I'm just looking at it. But now, unfortunately for our lobster monkey adventurers, with both Denny and Beholder still not technically represented even by a member of the chat, it's the tater's turn. The tater's turn, all getting an attack, 3 of which will be attacking Denny, some of which need to move into position. We're allowing movement of 15 feet for the characters and for the taters. This guy wasn't properly in his hex. How'd you let that happen, Slack? All right. And he can only move 15 of the feet. I can use this fancy tool to show you. Oh, not on this scale, pal. Anyway, he moves 3 hexes.
Whoa.
I don't have the scale set right. Never mind. This tater also gets to move 3 hexes. He's in this one now, though. Just use that. Okay, so he moves there. This guy is moving into position. Seeing the damage done by Rascal, he's going to move 1, 2, 3 hexes over here, and he'll be attacking Rascal next round if nobody stops him. Now for the 3 taters surrounding Denny, who's in serious trouble. Denny is going to have to make 3 saving throws versus their attack, which are rolled on these dice. Cheers for Denny. Oh, he gets a +4 thanks to the modifier bubble, and he makes 2 out of 3 of those saves with the modifier. The 4 he got, unfortunately, is not enough, even with the +4 modifier. So 2 of those saves, he does take damage, but the +4 does reduce it down to 2 damage instead of the 4 he would have otherwise taken. No, not Bubble, Denny. Bubble, get out of the way. You're a mount now. Hey, no, that's not the button. That's the button. No.
So can we move around as... it feels weird in, playing as one of the lobster monkeys, because I don't think I've ever sent you any... I don't know I don't know if I'm embodying the lobster monkey ethos or whatever, but I'd like to. I don't know. Should I? Should I send you? Is it okay that I'm playing as a lobster monkey and I'm not really a lobster monkey?
We're happy to have anybody on the screen with us. So
okay.
Sure.
Cool.
You can feel no guilt. No guilt.
Okay.
Now, so we've resolved the movement and damage of the taters. It returns us to the team. Let's see. Do we have any volunteers to represent either Beholder or Denny from the Hive Mind? We'll take some of those. I'm starting to translate spirit. Whoa, flying. What? Oh God, are you guys having side conversation? Ardlian likes the new beard holder. And if you're here, you're in it now. So welcome, Jasmine. You're in it now.
I'm in. Okay. Yes.
All right. I'm going to run another piece of branding to let any volunteers emerge for Denny or Beholder, and then we'll resolve the next round of playtest for the Lobster Monkey Party. It was a nice minute one for everybody. Let's get back on track. Oh, that's better. Now here we are, excitedly in our live stream playtest of see, look, a Lobster Monkey playtesting of our Friday night's game. I don't know, it's kind of leaning towards calling it Lobster Monkey Lighthouse, but the important part is we're now at the turn of the players, the Lobster Monkey Party, and we have zero volunteers from the Hive Mind to to represent either Denny or Beholder, so I'll just run those. At this part of the round, we resolve first spells. So, as representative of Lobster Monkey Goose, would you be using your second special this round, or would you like to make a regular attack? Santo.
I'm very sorry I zoned out.
I don't blame you. Do you want to heal somebody in the party or make an attack against the tailor?
We're all seeming pretty good health-wise. I feel like if I could, like that tater that's got 2 health left, if I could give that a good whack and finish him off, that seems like that'd be a good.
All right, since you're not casting a spell, we'll ask Rascal. Except I don't know if you're here just with your camera off, Jesmond, or
No, I'm here. I just I'm outside and it's dark. I don't know.
That's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Since you're here, if you weren't here, it'd be awkward. As representative of Lobster Monkey Rascal, will you be casting one of your specials this round, or will you be making a regular attack or running away somewhere? You have a movement option.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that. There's a lot of hexes.
You can move 3 in a turn.
Oh, okay. Can I like run just down through? Wait, where am I? Where am I exactly?
You are Lobster Monkey Rascal.
Okay, I love
it. Far left at the bump here. Let me zoom in.
I thought you were gonna have a whole naming convention with the 12 monkeys as well, but I don't know if you're still gonna do that.
It's quite complicated. What emerges from the soup of memetics and actually gets manifest is always a mystery. Now, if you do move, you won't be able to use your special, which is a giant fireball, which might be able to toast all of these taters.
Oh, but friendly damage, though. I don't want to hurt my friend. I don't want to hurt my friends, or are they protected because they're in the bubble?
We carefully aim the fireballs to not injure where you cast the fireball to land is such that
I lob it.
However, you won't be able to run from the tater about to hit you if you do this. But the social flame fireball is one of the more powerful ones. Oh, that reminds me of the second special option, which is way new that we're adding. You're not going to want to do it this turn probably, but the other option for Lobster Monkey Rascal special, aside from the social flame fireball, is a fancy pants special move where the number of dice he has, he can distribute to the other lobster monkeys for their rolls. So he doesn't get any, but however many dice he has, he can say, all right, I'll give Denny 2 of mine, I'll give Goose 1 and Beholder 1. And so they get an extra die when they make their rolls as part of his social skill set spells. Very excited about that, but it's terrible for this round.
Yes.
Now, so you are going to invoke the social flame fireball and not run away.
Yeah, because I'm feeling brave. Because these taters got to get cooked.
Now, given that that this is a special move by one of the lobster monkeys, it does open up the bonuses from Hive Mind chat participation. The standard emoji to boost Lobster Monkey Rascal's fireball is our one and only favorite. Do it. Where's the quick one?
I'm attacking the darkness.
So for every emoji, or every individual Hive Mind member who uses a magic missile emoji at this time, there will be a bonus to the damage done by the social flame fireball.
What about me like oming or doing some sort of like freestyle rap? Will that increase the fireball damage?
Well, I have to have there's like a 10-15 second delay between me and the Hive Mind chat. So when I call for them to participate in this way, I need some filler. And I was just going to run some branding, but since you're volunteering freestyle rap, go for it, man. Go.
All right, we're going to sizzle with Grim Grizzle. I'ma cook these on a griddle. These potatoes are going to get mashed. I'm going to smoke some hash. put it in my fire so I can, you know, whip it out my ass. Okay. Well.
Here we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have 1 and 2 magic missile bonus fireballs coming in. Neutrino, I don't know. He's participating, is excited. There's an extra emoji. It's fine. It's fine. No notes. No notes, Slack says. That was beautiful. Beautiful. I'll give you an extra point of damage as if it was a magic missile against the darkness to this damage of the effects. No, it's not.
Thank you.
There it is. Here's the fireball. But we gotta make that.
Oh, yeah, move it a little bit farther.
It used to. We used to make it bigger. Let's see. I think that's probably about how big. We'll make it that big from now on, and it may change size before tomorrow's episode. But what layer do we want that on? Prop layer. I want it on top of the guys. Make it. Burn them on the top. Burn them. No.
Right above the text layer.
Well, maybe it's a drawing. Hold on. Drawing layer. No, not map. No. All right, whatever. Those taters are burning. You guys can tell. We'll figure out how to put it on top of the taters before tomorrow. Oh, we got a late bonus magic missile coming in. That makes it the +4 to the social flame damage. Let's see how many. What? Let's see. Do we have a roll? Do we have the old one? Yes, we have made a level 2. Whoa, that's a nat 20. And I don't know. I don't like the rolling out of the box rolls, but that one's so great. We should keep it. We'll let the 20 do a double damage. So that's instead of 10 points over the 2 hit, it's 20 points of damage +4 for being in Beholder's fireball or Beholder's bubble there. And +4 from the magic missiles from the hive mind, making a 28 points of damage, completely frying this tailor. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This potato and this misinformation tailor. And honestly, but since Santos said he was going to attack that one, we'll leave it that way. And so that would be the spell. This, unfortunately, would be the end of Beholder's bubble unless Beholder casts it again. And instead, Beholder is just going to make a regular attack against the tailor that is, threatening our good friend Rascal. And Beholder's dies are these. You have 2 now. 3 and a 9 both fail to hit the tailor after the expiration of the bubble. Denimore's Denny in deep trouble. He's going to attack the top tailor with his special, which we've gotten up to 4 die as a taunt move. Now, if he gets over, if 3 of these dice end up over 10. Because of his special, which we should be now pulling bonuses from the hive mind for. But we're skipping that in this playtest. We'll just pretend nobody bonuses Denny. And but for every over 10 he gets, we'll taunt one of the creatures, but he's using a special, so we have to mark that off. You're down to 1 now, Denny, there. And 1, 2 get taunted. Clearly the one he's striking is the first one, always taunted. Fuck out. And this one is also taunted, meaning that it will not be able to hit Rascal or Beholder and will be forced to combat Denny in his round. Now, Goose, we've yet to resolve your attack, regular attack.
I have a quick suggestion. I'm very sorry to interrupt.
No,
if I were to heal the tater and I were to heal more health than it currently has, would it become a friendly tater?
No. No,
That's okay.
if I was terribly creative, I might allow it to pop the potato like an overcooked whatever. But that's way more level of intricacy than we're going to get into.
No worries.
So we're just going to stick you with that regular attack. There may or may not be the ability to log in and roll the dice yourself as we progress in the game, but for tonight, I'll be rolling for you. Did we make you level 2? With 2 dice? Sure. As long as one of these is over 10 by 2 points, you will cook that tater. And it is. We got a 14, so 4 points of damage with your distance attack because you're. I said so. And this tater also gets fried. The group is nigh victorious after their turns, but now the remaining taters, get to strike back. We have a suggestion regarding movement via chat. Imagine numbers on each side of the. That's a big ask for a hive mind, Ardlian, but I like it. Imagine numbers on each side of the hex clockwise, starting at 1 o'clock. You can move by 3 hexes by listing the number hex from there in which you move, like from 1 to 3 to 3. Maybe that's definitely the best suggestion we've gotten so far.
I was following until the numbers showed up at the end.
Yeah, so like he was saying, if Goose were to move, you as Goose were to move 1, 3, 3, it would be 1 and then 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock to indicate the squares you wanted to move through, and I kind of like it. I might have to make an overlay map of the hex to communicate that to text, but to the chat. But it's not a bad suggestion, Art. Cardinal directions work as well. North twice, northeast once would move up 2 and then 1 over. Yes, that's good. I like that as well. We'll see how it evolves or devolves as the show progresses. But for now, these taters got some guys to cook. They both have to attack Lobster Monkey Denny. So you didn't attach very well, did you, attachment? And this tater is not in his hex. Neither is Denny. Everybody get in your hexes. This is ridiculous. All right, Denny, you're going to have to resist 2 attacks, making your saves as follows without the benefit of the wisdom modifier bubble. Let's see if you get those over 10s. Yes, both of those saves were made by Lobster Monkey Denny, and no damage was taken, which brings us back to the player's probably final tater cooking round. That we resolve first with magics. Are either of you going to be using your special abilities this round?
Doesn't look like anybody needs healing particularly.
Denny is a little down, but other than the fact it's probably the final round of this combat, in the actual game, you would want to hold on to your special ability because they don't recharge unless some special event occurs. And there may be another round of combat before such an event occurs. So preserving your specials for when the party needs it is a skill that develops as the party works together over time.
I'll keep disciplined and I'll save it then.
All right, so that would
Me
be a
too.
regular ranged attack for you. Would you like to attack the left tater or the right tater? Well, let's see if anyone survives the specials. Rascal, will you be burning any of your specials this attack?
No, I would like to be conservative as well.
All right, so that's 2 regular attacks. But since so many people will be using regular attacks, I think it's time for Beholder to do another special. Let's see if we can find the bubble again. Hey, there it is, Beholder. Bring it out. Bloom. So Beholder special, let's determine the bonus. Let's do it right. Beholder we have as level 2. Let's make you level 4, Beholder. I don't care. It's a test. So in this situation, Beholder would be using the special. Members in the Hive Mind chat could be using the VNA bubble emoji to boost the modifier granted by the bubble. Assuming Beholder makes any of these rolls, they will turn into modifiers of being in the bubble for every attack by the other lobster monkeys. We still need a regular emoji for the Hive Minds to boost the bubble. Any member emoji bubbles will boost it by +3. 5 seems way too much. We'll give a +3 for any Hive Mind bubbles. And we need nominations for the Beholder Bubble Boost coming from the non-member Hive Mind chat. If anybody's got any suggestions for that, I see none emerging. Let's give it 15 seconds. Hey.
I have it. I mean, I
yes?
think I know what it should be, but
Well, put it in the Hive Mind chat, sir.
I mean, I don't have another device to.
You can't chat as well. What is?
But
What
you
is
know
your
what it, you know what it would be. You know what it would be.
You think it should be a kite, Jasmine?
I mean, it should always be a kite. It should always be a kite.
Don't worry, Mom. I know all about cannibalism. I saw it on TV.
See? It's okay. You saw it on the television.
Well, getting no bonuses to Beholder from either members or not, the roll comes out with just the 4 die granted by the experience gained, and we're looking for everyone that's over 10 will count as a bonus modifier to the attacks of the group. That's a 7, no bonus, 17 bonus, 14 bonus, and an 8 no bonus. That's a +2 to the dice rolls of anybody in the bubble. And maybe, if we give the bubble 2 hit points, I can remember that. We'll see. Where are we at? Now we got to resolve the regular attacks of the crew. We'll start with Denimore's Denny since he's in the front at level 2. Does he successfully strike his taser for fatal damage? We have a no. A nat 1 is a failure. A 6 is also a failure, even with the +2 bonus from Beholder's bubble. Then he fails to strike his taser. Rascal is in the bubble, and I think we'll allow Goose to sidestep 1 step before the attack. So Santo, your regular attack coming in on these 2 lobster monkey goose. No, not the 8-sided. These 2 lobster monkey goose dies with the +2 from Beholder. Which taser would you like to fry, the left or the right?
And the bubble only has an effect on the friendlies. It doesn't have an effect on the tater directly.
No, the bubble grants all the friendlies a bonus to all the die rolls, but doesn't affect the tater or villains in any way at this time.
And there's no line of sight issues, I'm guessing.
We're keeping it simpler than that.
Yes, sorry, yeah. So I'll go for the one on the right.
All right, let's see. If you successfully get over 10 twice in an amount that's over 10, you will have fried this tater. Let's see how the roll goes. Oh, a 6 is not at all, and 11 is 1 point of damage to this tater. Tater. Maybe you should do bonus damage to taunt the taters, but you're in the bubble. So that's 2 extra points of damage for the success. Not enough to make the second success, and I think I only give you 1 anyway on a regular attack. So there's -3 for your strike against the tater on the right. And now, Rascal, your attack. is also a regular attack as you declared. We'll roll those social dice. Similarly, you get a +2 thanks to the bubble. The 5, even with the +2, does not make. Oh, I didn't ask. Right or left? Right or left? I forgot to ask.
I would like to attack the one on the left. Oh wait, can I attack that far?
Yes, the range. You have a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that one that's getting in our bubble.
Oh, the one. All right. Well, since I didn't ask you who attacked, I'm giving you a free reroll. Here it comes.
Good.
Oh, never mind. Nat
No.
1, Nat 2, even with the bonuses. Clearly, the dice think you should have attacked the other one. Now we move on to the Taters' turns. Both their taunt does expire, but they're not going to move. Denny's taunt is now expired, and they can attack anybody, but they're committed. Denny's right there. He'll have to save against 2 Tater attacks, such as this. Oh, one of them would have gotten through, but the +2 bonus of the bubble reduces the Taters' attack to a 9, and Denny avoids all damage this round by the Taters, which brings us back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lobster Monkey's turn right after this one. All right, team, let's fry some taters. Rascal and/or Santo, Santo, your specials are heals and everybody's fine. I'm guessing you're just going to do a regular attack. Rascal, would you be using either the bonus social, give everybody else a die, or your fireball this round?
I'm gonna try the give dice. Let's see how that goes.
Let's. We have you at level what? 2. You have 2 dice to give. To which characters would you like to give your bonus dice for this round? You can give 2 to Denny, 2 to Santo as Goose, or 1 to each.
I'll give 1 to Denny and 1 to Beholder.
1 to Beholder. Beholder's casting another special, so let's see how that works. Wait, no, that was 2 bubbles. You're out of bubbles. You're out of specials. Shush. You're doing a regular attack on this Tater to your north, but the bubble's gone. The bubble is gone. So you'll be getting a bonus die to your regular attack. Denny, do you have any specials left? We do show Denny as having 1 special left, and he's just going to do rage damage with your bonus die. So, wait a minute. Now the question is whether or not I roll your bonus. No, we'll give it this way. So regular attack, and regular attack. We'll resolve yours first, Santo. Would you like to attack the Tater on the right or the Tater on the left?
The Tater on the right's already damaged. I'll go for that one.
Yes, you might be able to finish it off. Let's see when we roll your... Not those. Healer dice. 2 of them. what we're looking for is a single die with the 17. No, all right, so the mechanics, the way it's supposed to work, Grim, is for the regular attacks you only use the highest die of however many die there are. However, if Santo gets a 17 or higher on either of the die, that will completely fry the tater on the right. Let's see. An 18 and the 17, both possibilities do it. That's 8 extra points of damage to this particular tater. -8 for you, sir. Not -8, -8. No, why are you there? Oh, anyway, -96. That tater's fried. Let's see if Danny with his bonus die from oh no, to do a bonus die, Grim. What? You'll have to click that. All right, fine. He's got the bonus die from Rascal and his own 4 die. And I said he's using his special, so he is. He gets all the damage from all this die against this tater. And he loses his special, but does 78 points of damage to this tater. -78. Oh, -68. That's one fried tater. Ladies and gentlemen, the party has been victorious. What?
GG.
Thanks.
Ayo.
Good game.
Thanks
Good game.
to the power of love.
Awesome.
As a special reward for the party participating tonight with live participation from the Hive Mind and volunteers on the stream, I would like to award the party a social crystal, which will summon a yellow dragon in the game Friday night. Thank you, Santo and Desmond.
Oh, wait, may I? That's actually hilarious because I have not a yellow dragon, but do you guys seeing this?
Not unless I make it big. It looks like a big dragon. Oh, no wonder you say kites all the time in the Hive Mind.
I just bought this actually. I'm obsessed. I mean, yeah, it's a crystal dragon. It's adorable.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
well,
fun.
sir. I had decided to honor the party's success with the yellow die because it was a social experiment. But since you presented us with the green dragon, we'll make the reward the green crystal instead, which will summon a green dragon in tomorrow's game should they need to have their super abilities restored. Since they're going to start with their abilities restored, we'll say the granting of the crystal restores the special abilities to the Lobster Monkey Party. And I'm not clicking through to do it, but that's why they start tomorrow with a full shebang. Everybody in the Hive Mind, please give a special thanks to Santo and Jesmond for representing the Lobster Monkeys in tonight's playtesting game.
Kite.
Is there anything you'd like to say in conclusion, Santo?
Hey, just thanks for having me. I've been awake for 2 days, so I'm a little out of it. So thanks for your patience. And it's now morning. It's 7 a.m. in the UK. So woohoo!
Hey, I hear you're having a Pastor Paul infiltrating soon. Is that true?
Yes.
Planning on sleeping before he arrives?
The planning and the happening don't always correlate. So
I understand it to be about 4 days from now. So I certainly hope so. Self-care and survival go hand in hand.
He's going to be staying. I'm so sorry. He's going to be staying at my house, so there's a lot of sorting out, tidying up to do.
Sweet baby. All right, Jesmond, is there anything you'd like to say in conclusion?
Well, I mean, obviously, something about kites, probably, but these are, this is the real shape. That's the realest shape.
Oh, well, thank you very much for coming on, being part of the stream, and probably doing weird symbolic kite programming that only people that looked really closely at what was on those would ever get. ever again. But I appreciate you guys coming aboard. Thank you again. Nope. Get the hell out of here. I said anything you want to say in conclusion. You don't get to talk again after that. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for the Character of the Player stream and Lobster Monkey playtesting. Probably not going to do an afternoon stream tomorrow morning. There's clearly tons of work that need to be done. However, if you have any notes that you've from your observations or opinions of how the game has been running so far, clearly the balance part and like how many taters I actually should throw at the party will remain a mystery through several sessions. But if you have any tips or tricks, please, or just let me know what you think of what would make the game run smoother, better, funny, easier for the hive mind to participate in. Any kind of suggestions like that. We're really just hammering out something. We're trying to have fun together, and it's all, I feel it is less blissed out as meditative, focused discipline. Focus discipline. Oh, you guys are having one of those outside conversations anyway. So yeah, if you're a member of the corner that streams, wide open Friday morning. Meanwhile, see you guys tomorrow night for the big. Oh my God, this is how it turned out. Thank you for making me feel virtually not alone, and I hope you have as well. Have a lovely morning, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. It's all weird. We're global,
Slide!